Absolutely. Cashbox, you know, you mentioned Kandeh Yumkella. Kandeh Yumkella worked at the United Nations. Let me play this video. This video now from Ghana, when Kandeh Yumkella was going against the APC.
What happened in 2012? My brother Sam Sumana is here. They have more experience than I do. We've raised this over and over. What is the legitimate reason for restricting our movement? We don't trust this government. President Kaba could have done McPhee. He was the president right after the war. We had a rally yesterday. Not a single incident of violence. Mandabio had a rally the day before. Not a single incident of violence in this city. It was a working day. People can move around. In Ghana, there's no emergency declared, no movement. Liberia, they had a worse war than us longer. No emergency declared for no free movement. We are suspicious, sir. We have to be frank with you. This government is the only one since 2012 started saying restricted movement. Kaba could have done it. The Ghanaians would have done it. Your electoral commissioner was here. She didn't do it. It's working day. There is no restriction. What is unique about Sierra Leone? They asked for more time because there was Ebola. Ellen Johnson Sally did not ask for more time. They asked for more time and other restrictions. President Kandeh did not do that. What is unique in our country? Last month, people keep reminding us of the war. People keep reminding us of the war.
The war.
But don't do injustice. The war was caused by 25 years of injustice. We see injustice being perpetrated now. We're just narrating our experiences. This man was attacked in Kabbalah 4 days ago, Sam Sumana. This is wrong. You cannot use the past war to say, don't resist tyranny. Don't resist injustice. We can't do that, sir. We have a fundamental right as political parties to speak for the voiceless. We want peace, but don't let the harm that caused the war be repeated now.
Thank you.
I speak on behalf of my party. We are the biggest victims now of this administration. Your Excellency, Martin Luther King had to leave the pulpit to cross over Selma Bridge.
Thank you.
To fight for voting rights. We will resist any attempt to deny our party their voting rights. It's against our human rights. Thanks to Sam Sumana's courage, the Supreme Court was shown to be wrong in his case. We can't have repeated
Lara Telopias.
We will resist.
What he say? He say, they're not taking and put Bangana fire. Let me show you now one more video now of Kandeh Yumkella. This is what we're expecting from somebody like him. Now make up supporter. Look at this.
Video. You can't forfeit to video you. Hague, international court, then go hold people there. Last one. Tolombo don't pull up $40 million Ebola money with them in teeth. Yeah? Now not to me say, oh, now it's my writer. Then they investigate now UK, the Auditor General of Salon self-recorder. How you nurse and you people then they die 4,000 when they eat $40 million. $40 million they build 100 school and for we. If they build big hospital, if they make almost road. Some man sit down and free on them people then they die. 30 day Ebola victim. So no get better. Now that true day with the talk. You know why they talk? Because me and the politician knock out baggage for nobody. Yeah? I no work now the chap make me life the chap people there. No. I work honestly overseas a car, so they can't fetch for me people there. And now for talk true. Who not afraid of nobody, yeah? Now on a right, 5 days for election. When I take Tolombo money, when I read Fati Apana, our father, when I eat now on money, but when I go vote for our future and when I pick in there, yeah? God bless you, Sali Allah Muhammad. United we stand!
Kashi, one more.
Do your job if you're not a watchdog. You sit down, you not do nothing. If you sit down, you not do your job, it will also make corruption continue. Because we think that people say, wait you not the job, but then they check self. Salomon like for take order my hand pull Bangana fire. Salomon say for opening yai. Salomon like for take order my hand pull Bangana fire. Salomon say for opening yai for can fet phone.
Salomon like for take order my hand pull Bangana fire. Salomon say for opening yai. Yeah.
Waiting Emerson say let them not continue for big coconut head. If you not be no me don't tell you now. Say the Constitution protects that office. The Constitution gives certain responsibilities. If you don't know, you self-open your mouth. You self-tell them one way they make the game there now. Like say they're smart pass everybody in this country. When I tell them, say let them stop. As the policeman can say, cease and desist. You're not fool. We know full, we know how the game they play. Look, the organizer with the organizer. Every week, every day, day before yesterday article, today article, the other day, the other one say for Saka. Who the heck? How we heard of a parastatal go tell we say for sack, deposit away for check if you dey for money. Who know for take that? So if you been say you don't know, leader now, leader NGC don't tell you, other people, the civil society, I see them say don't begin more, but Saloma wake up, oh. You say, not to anything you get for do, hope you.
Who did this Saloma wait for wake up?
And guess what? Yeah, go on, come on, go on.
Let's bring you back, Gashi. But these are the things people think when we take. This is why there has been a vacuum, cash box, in Sierra Leone in our politics. If Madabio can be president back, it is that vacuum. And that is why we have to fill that vacuum. It is this lack of access to information. That is why people like Kandeh Yumkella think they will come and just can't blackwash me back whilst we face the upside down and go and get away with them. No, we have the data. We have archive. We keep these things now. Cashbox, fast forward. Let's take to Kandeh Yumkella in Twitter page. This was always SLPP Yek force for fire the Auditor General, right? Now the Yek couldn't Yek. Let me take you guys to his page. Waiting come out of the whole thing after they finally fired it. This was what he tweeted. I have learnt about the unprecedented action by the government to suspend the Auditor General, Mrs. Lara Taylor-Pierce, and the Deputy in charge of Specialized Audit, Tamba Momo, indefinitely. The Auditor General's reports to Parliament and not to the Auditor General reports to Parliament and not to the Presidency. Now, let's continue. There's a couple of threads them now. Let's make this big phone now. The unprecedented and unfortunate decision is tantamount to an attempt to silence her and interfere with her independence a few days before the release of the 2020 audit report. It is another nail in the coffin. Cashbox, what would Kandeh Yumkella do instead of now the same video this way say, not take me out, put Bangana fire?
Yeah.
Don't forget. Is this all this BOKU talk and writing is going to solve the problem? Kandeh Yumkella could not garner the courage to bring the people out and say we are going to protest this decision against this Auditor General? What if you didn't Ghana?
Exactly. Then at Ghana, they talk all kind of thing. We will resist. We will resist. And it says something about the Auditor General. It said in one great institution.
Thank you.
Where they safeguard the reputation of the country.
Thank you.
As a parliamentarian, the institution where now in one game we don't left, one Kanda. Now we don't left now for safeguard with country in reputation. They've tampered with it. What do you do as a parliamentarian? You know, Ibrahim, the problem we get that we country greed, selfishness, because people cannot see and say, you know what, this thing will happen, so I cannot condone it.
No.
And in the the Auditor General they report to Parliament and not the Presidency.
Thank you.
So if they report to UNA, the supreme legislative body in the country, and somebody take upon himself and get rid of this person when they report to UNA, what do you do? Look, if parliamentarians say they cannot call the people that they represent to protest, walk out,
Absolutely.
resign, because you are useless. You know, we're thinking they ask me now when they can tell we say the parliamentarians' hands are tied, they cannot do anything. If you're useless, buddy, get out. Because you don't get no usefulness in the parliament. What are you doing there? Ibrahim, let me tell you, if we parliamentarian, every opposition parliamentarian we don't walk out of parliament. Salon for don't be isolated. And trust me, we for don't seriously feel the pinch.